cheese, eggs, and potatoes. Smoking on the beaches, my mind working like Play-Dohs. Analyzing the world, fantasizing about girls. I don't know how long I get with some music before they cut me off. Damn, I got the sun shining on me today, baby. Woo, look at it. So, you know what? Because I don't even know what this message is going to be about, but I think it's a good mood message. I think it's a good mood message just because when I said quick message, I just did kissy emojis. So, and then the sun is shining on me, so it's going to be good news, okay? So let's just feel great and thankful for everything that we already have going on so that we can be ready to receive what's next, okay? I didn't go on live again. I was feeling like complete shit yesterday because I decided to start fasting from coffee, weed, and meat all at the same time. And so yesterday was day one, and like by the time I got off work, I had a headache and I just felt like shit. So I just relaxed. And but now I'm feeling really good. I'm sipping on my tea. This is just some black chai. Not too bad. Is it my mocha chocolate? No, but at least it doesn't feel like it's burning my insides. You know what I mean? You know, the divine folks, we are being called to cleanse. Okay, so whatever that's gonna look like for you, it might be extreme, it might be little, but the planet, the planet is vibrating faster, and we have to have our bodies to be able to catch up, or else we're gonna feel sick. So yeah, that's just a warning. Even you feeling sick, honestly, that's just a warning for you to cleanse your diet. If you get diagnosed or start having some health condition, that's not God, that's actually God saying, I want you to live, make some changes so you can live. I'm showing you how you can improve your health, okay? And so, you know, that's, sometimes we feel like punished by illness, but sometimes God be trying to slow us down and get us to get our act right so that we can get in alignment with our purpose, okay? Sometimes getting fucked up by some shit is the exact same thing that we need, okay? Sometimes that betrayal is exactly what we need so we can start really leaning on the Most High instead of other people, because what's the point of relying on a human being? You know, we all have the same abilities. We all have the ability to connect with divine source energy, and we all have our own life path. So why do we need to connect with other people before we connect with the Most High? Seven of Cups. Okay, so I feel like there's some choices that are going to be coming up. Okay, something about this. Oh, it's 42, but as I'm looking, doesn't look like 54 in a way. So I don't know. The number 9 is kind of coming through for me, but yeah, so you're gonna have choices, and there's gonna be fucking snakes and shit. So it's not every choice is a good choice. Okay, you don't need to sip from every cup. All right, you do not need to sip from every cup. You need to decide carefully what you're gonna do. Y'all, I'm getting hot. We're gonna turn on the air. I feel like I've been having hot flashes. Woo! But what I was just about to say, we don't need to sip from every cup. It'll come back. Hey Bree, thank you for being here. Welcome everybody. I really appreciate all of you for giving me your time and attention. 9 of Wands, okay? Yeah, so you don't need to sip from every cup, because every cup ain't good for you. Freaking people, it could be a betrayal. Okay, that's what now I'm remembering. What I was gonna say is that, you know, especially if you know that you're under spiritual attack, okay? The more you keep your nose clean, okay, the more you stay focused on what's healthy for you, what's good for you, the less snakes can get in, you know? Now, the only way they can get in is being by true and authentic. And once they become true and authentic into your energy, they're not going to feel comfortable. They're either going to flee from you, or they're going to, you know, their plan will be thwarted, because they're going to see like, fuck, I have to be a real snake. See, a lot of people, they don't mind doing dirty shit to other dirty people, because they don't even have to fake, they just have to fake it a little bit. They just have to trick you a little bit. They figure, hey, you deserve it. You've done other things to other people, right? But when you're like a good-hearted person and somebody's trying to snake you, bro, that's not easy. They have to really get sheepish. They really got to be down and dirty and slither. They have to pretend that they love you. You know what I'm saying? So keeping yourself at a high vibration actually protects you from people setting you up, okay? And putting extra burdens on you. Like, this is kind of giving me this energy of people putting their problems on you. Yeah, the less friends you have, the less family you have, the less people can come and ask you for money or for a babysitter or for something that's taking away from you. You know what I mean? So, I don't know what to say, but I just know that if you're truly divine and in your purpose, solitude is a part of that. Like, the only people that you really need to focus on, if you have children, your children, and some maybe like some immediate family members, okay? But I just don't really believe that people who are really in their purpose have a big circle around them, okay? Maybe one, maybe two, okay? And you're fucking lucky. And you'll probably have to get rid of them eventually because they're going to get jealous of you. Nine of Swords again. Yeah, don't let anybody stress you out. People want to give you their problems. So stay away from them. They have problems, not you. You're happy. The sun is shining on you. The sun is shining on you. So don't let them put that bullshit off on you. I really do feel like other people or something based on the choices you make or like your lifestyle could put you in alignment with depression, anxiety, burdens, and pain. Okay? So make choices for yourself. Okay? Drink water. If you're drinking water, you're not going to meet the weirdo at the Dunkin' Donuts. You know what I'm saying? if you're fasting from weed, then you're not going to get the fentanyl weed batch. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Bree says, one time I was at school, my old school, someone pushed me into a tree and scratched my face and punched me in my side. I came home with blood all over me and the teacher did nothing about it. Bree, I'm really sorry that happened to you. And good things happen to, or bad things happen to good people all the time. I would say learn to fight. Don't let nobody put their hands on you. Okay? Don't let anybody put their hands on you. That's a fucking violation. As soon as they put their hands on you, you let them know never to touch you again. Learn to speak up for yourself. Learn to be like, hey, you can't talk to me like that. And loud, you know, because it draws attention. One thing I tell my kids, and I really hope that if I'm ever or they're ever in a situation, is like if somebody's trying to kidnap you or be weird with you on the streets, get loud. Hey, I don't know you. Leave me alone. That is self-defense, okay? So, I'm sorry that there was nobody to protect you. As a kid, as a student, you deserve protection, you know? But in this terrible, dangerous, cold-hearted world, you may not have the protection, even like from your parents or people who are supposed to, care about you, may not. And that is where you have the opportunity to really lean on your spirits. Bree said that happened at a private school. Exactly. You know, private schools, man, I went to a private school too. It was some of the worst bullying I ever experienced. Hey, thank you guys for being here. All praise to the Most High Power. We are grateful. I think we're going to pull two more and then I'm going to go. Why a whole stack fall? No, I'm not even going to look. That's too many. All praise. Why more of a stack fell? Okay, so we got two apprentice cards. Temperance and the Emperor. Ooh, so I kind of do like this. Okay, so I feel like you're starting off small, and this is kind of giving me the energy of Bree as well as being like a child, okay? You're starting off small, your ideas, even your energy, like maybe you don't have a whole lot of knowledge, but it's going to grow with divine inspiration, okay, with guidance from the heavens. It's going to grow, and it's going to turn you into the emperor. So whatever you're working on now, even if it looks small now, keep going at it. You will soon be the goat, okay? Even though I think that's a ram, but still. Yeah, this is giving me this slow and steady energy. So don't be afraid to start off small. Random mediator. Thank you for being here. How do you get those? 3 of Pentacles. Oh yeah, somebody's building an empire. So whatever little small idea you have, it may, like right now, I'm on live, right? And I have 4 people watching me. That's not a big deal. Somebody tried to come on here, why do you even do this? Because nobody cares. You start off small and it grows. Not only are you going to be at the top of your game, okay? You are going to build a community, okay? And it's going to function like, you know, like the bees and how they take care of their queen and they work so hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what's happening here. So don't let anybody, okay? Don't let anybody try to tell you you're not good enough, okay? No matter what stage. I don't know why I'm like, even if you have disabilities, like if you're missing limbs or have a condition, you know, don't let anybody tell you who you are. You decide for yourself who you are, okay? And this goes for parents, like the closest people to you. They don't want to see you get better than them, okay? Even parents, you know, there's some great parents who are okay with that, but so they want you to be who they want you to be, okay? But if you want to shine in your own you know, shining and being in your and standing in your own power and following your own path, you know, a lot of times you find you face adversity and people not supporting you, but that is okay, because if you keep going and if you support yourself, okay, if you choose you, you will be successful and you will have the favor of the divine. So Bree wants to make it clear that it was a boy who punched her and scratched her face, okay? All the more reason to learn how to scream and fight, because let me tell you, them boys, they don't get no better. I was talking to a friend the other day. I ain't never seen a man change. I've seen some great men. I'm not saying that there's not great men out there, but change to be a better person, yeah, I ain't seen that. Not with my eyes, okay? But as a woman, you do have to learn self-defense. People won't always believe you, but if you can fight for yourself, you can save your own life. And that's really what it comes down to is, you know, I wish I could say that there would be somebody, you know, you absolutely do deserve support. But in my experience of 37 years is that it's the people closest to you that will try to harm you. Men will attack women if they feel threatened. And so learn to fight back, and screaming and speaking up for yourself, telling on people, that is part of fighting back, okay? So thank you guys for giving me your time and attention. Redbird says he used to bully kids, but now he helps them. And you know what? I love that. That is so good. I'm so happy that you kind of grew out of that. I kind of went through that around 16. I got the message that, like, the people who hurt other people's feelings it's because they're hurt. It's because they don't feel good about themselves. And I kind of I think I learned that in somewhere. And I took that to heart. I was like, wow, so me being a bitch is really just a reflection of how I feel about myself. And I just felt like that was embarrassing. And I was like, I'm not going to be that type of person. Bree said, I screamed at him and he said, Bree, just be quiet. And my younger friend punched him and yelled at him in his face and got scared. Exactly. So even just screaming, you were able to call for help, because sometimes it'll be the stranger who helps you because you scream, okay? So, you guys, I do have to go because I'm on the clock. Okay, love you guys. Have a good day. Oh, wait. Bye.